My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Don't laugh too hard at my man bun. It's the first time I've done this. So, I'm going to let you guys watch me play my Mass Effect Andromeda as I talk about all the bullshit that's going down in my town. Yeah, I made it funny, right? Yeah, the bullshit going down in my town. This may be a two-parter. This may be a three-parter. And honestly, my dialogue probably isn't for children under the age of 12. Well, probably everything I've done, my dialogue probably isn't for children under the age of 12. It's probably my 25 followers. If you're all children, I'm in trouble. But anyway, so I want to talk to you guys about this damn statue and the fucking drama that it's been bringing to my town. And while I do that, so you don't have to see my ugly face or my man bun, you watch me play Mass Effect Andromeda. I will try to stay on topic. However, there's a good chance that I might die in the game. Yeah, that's bullshit too, but this is what's going to happen. I'm going to talk, you're going to watch, and we're going to have some fun while we discuss what the hell is wrong with the people in the city of Charlottesville. Okay? Okay. Excellent. As you can see, I'm all by myself. I'm going to have to replug that up because I'm sure that the battery's not going to last. Here is the TV screen. The plug just fell. So, unless you look really hard in the reflection of me on the TV, you shouldn't see my ugly mug. So, where did we begin? About 2 years ago, some asshat decided that it would be a great idea to boost up some young child's head about a statue that's been in Lee Park since forever. Now they're trying to change the name of the park, and they're trying to get the damn statue of the racist general in World War I, II, Civil War, whatever the fuck war he was in, removed. Now, there are some laws in place that do not allow you to move war memorials or things that belong to veterans. Yay! Now, here's my thing on that. This young girl has accidentally brought unity to Charlottesville in the worst fucking way possible. You have blacks and whites on one side who are fighting against racial oppression, but then you have blacks and whites on the other side who are fighting for racial oppression. But the problem is simple. The statue is a statue. It is not alive. It is a piece of ceramic that probably weighs about 175 pounds or so. I don't know how much a fucking statue actually weighs, but I know those motherfuckers can't be picked up by normal men, and most likely need to be used by cranes to get everything in check. So a long time ago, about 2 years ago, some young girl decided that she got tired of walking past the Lee statue. Now this girl was 15, and I don't know her name, but she's about 17 now. My only question to you, young lady, is all this crap worth it? You got some white guys body slammed the other night? This is all on you. This is worse than the people who voted for Donald Trump, because at least Donald Trump, he's a racist, but he's alive, and you can ignore him. But this statue is a piece of ceramic that ain't in no way, shape, or form, and hell hasn't frozen over. The statue is not getting off the podium in which it stand, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, and riding up and down the streets of Charlottesville, calling all of us people of color niggers. Yeah, I said it, niggers. Yes, being that I'm half Cherokee and half black and half white, I can say that for the simple fact that it needs to be said. Because unless that statue get up tomorrow or tonight and gets off the fucking podium and starts running up and down the street waving the Confederate flag, talking about some, hey niggers, here I am, nigger, 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 kill this animal. I mean this robot. And unless the damn statue can do that, it's not hurting anyone. And all this crap has no medicinal purpose for anybody, regardless of their fucking color or creed or whatever. I gotta get the hell out of here before I die. Sorry. Anyway, you know, you're sitting here and you got like 90 people with torches the other night. Somebody probably sitting in the hospital or gonna go to the hospital or get out of the hospital. I'm pretty sure he got body slammed pretty hard, so he probably went to the hospital, and now I think he's sitting in jail. Not that I really give a flying fuck, because he wasn't supposedly from here, and he was a devout racist. Alright, see, none of them racist people would have ever showed up had this shit not become a fucking issue. See what I'm getting at? Sometimes you say shit that you should probably just leave shit the fuck alone. There are some things that we don't need to get shit started. We ain't never gonna get rid of racism. No matter what we try, it's always gonna be somebody that's gonna be a racist prick or a douchebag full of dick tips, and we're just gonna have to fucking deal with that because you have the right to have your fucking opinion. You know? And the more we stir the shit up, the worse we tend to make shit. But apparently nobody preached to this young lady that you about to start a clusterfuck of shit that we can't escape. Why would y'all do that? She's gonna go down in history as the chick that started the biggest fucking racial fucking problem in Charlottesville since before I was fucking born. No, and before the Lovings had that law passed about interracial couples and stuff like that. But no, this is a statue of a fucking veteran who to some is a war hero and to some he's a war zero. Now, being that a lot of y'all probably failed history class, so let me give you a refresher course. Virginia was a southern state, and in the time that Virginia was a southern state and General Robert E. Lee was the president, during this Civil War crap, Richmond was the capital of Virginia. And D.C. or Philadelphia, I can't remember which one right now because I'm trying not to die, was the capital of the Northern Clan, in which we had this thing called the Civil War, which I'm grateful that slavery is over, but bringing this shit back up into light ain't helping no goddamn body. But y'all all want to waste resources and fight over a fucking statue. The only damn thing that statue does all day for a living is collect pigeon shit. No, it's not doing anything else to anybody. It's just standing up there collecting all these birds. All these birds come, hey, Robert E. Lee, I'm going to shoot some shit on you if that's okay. And it's not like the statue's going to say, hey, fine, fire that shit right on top of my forehead. Because I'm a fucking statue. And that's what we do for a living. We collect animal shit on our foreheads because we're fucking statues. And again, to the asshole that boosted this young lady up, I don't blame the young lady. Because she was 15 at the time, and instead of her being smart and either ride the bus to school or take a different fucking route, no, she wants to walk through the park where there's a racist statue. Now, I can see if the statue had a recorder on there, and it came out and said, hey, nigger girl, what's going on there, little nigger girl? And then if the statue was saying that shit every fucking day, I would get tired of hearing it too. But here's the joke on that. The killing joke is the statues can't fucking talk. Maybe somebody watched the movie Mannequin one too many times. Yeah, Kim Cattrall did a really good job there. I can't remember if she showed her boobs or anything, but Mannequin was a really good movie. And who doesn't want to see Kim Cattrall's boobs? And if you miss them, you can always catch them on Sex and the City. Yeah, I said that. Shout out to Kim Cattrall. Don't be mad. She got beautiful boobs. Anyway, so somehow or another, every butt monkey fucking jerk on the good side, on the racist side, you can't really say which side's good, which side's not, because the simple fact is, you all fucking suck. You're fighting over a fucking piece of ceramic. Now, I can see if the motherfucking damn statue was gold-plated and y'all just wanted to take that shit down so y'all can melt that motherfucker and use it for city revenue. But that's not what this is about. This is about some young girl who decided that the statue was a fucking racist. Now you tell me how the hell can an inanimated object be a fucking racist? I mean, wow. Does that mean my teddy bears are racist when I leave to go home or go to work or wherever I go to at the time? Do the teddy bears jump up and say, ooh, that nigger stinks. That half-breed got balls smell like rotten eggs and stuff, and we should probably try to have him removed from our lives. But he paid for us. No, I'm pretty sure that doesn't happen. But in the events that it did, I would surely find a way to find out. I mean, I do have cameras and computers in here, and maybe one of them could be set up so that I can hear what the hell my stuffed animals are saying about me. But then again, some people are just so damn doofusted they can't have nothing in their life without having some damn drama. All this crap here is a drama-induced social experiment that proved that, yeah, Charlottesville is still a very racist town. If that wasn't the case, I'd probably have a better job. Or at least 2 jobs, but no. The town isn't racist. It's the people within the town that is racist. The statue, you guys are being prejudiced toward a statue of a racist. Now, does that make you better or worse than the statue? Honestly, it makes you worse. Dude is dead. His little statue ain't hurting nobody. It's not like the statue is running around telling everybody, hey, I'm a statue. Suck my dick. No. The statue's not doing that. The statue is not bringing harm to anyone. And okay, maybe it's because I'm multicultural. Or maybe it's because I actually have more common sense than all you assholes on both sides of this fucking statue that's thinking, well, it's a statue. It's a racist-ass statue. Okay, you want to know something that I think is racist? Since I'm part Cherokee and no one really knows what Sacagawea was, I don't think it's cool that Sacagawea has to be kneeling behind two white guys. But I'm not going to walk up there and start this shit. You know, it's a fucking statue. Could they replace the statues and make them look more presentable or healthy or whatever? Yeah, they could. But who wants to waste money on shit you can use to maybe profit against school bullying? There's a kid that died about a week or so back because he was bullied and knocked unconscious in the bathroom at a school. You guys should be worrying about shit like that. But no, you guys want to worry about a fucking statue because it's the statue of a motherfucking racist-ass ex-president. It's not like it's a statue of Richard Milhouse Nixon. It's not like it's a statue of Donald motherfucking Trump. It's a statue of a dead man who was the president who also happened to be an owner of a fucking slave. Well, I got some bad news for y'all. It's highly likely that if you were born in this state, it's more likely than not that your grandfather could have been a white man. And some of y'all might have been kin to Thomas Jefferson. And guess what? That motherfucker had slaves too. Now, y'all might not want to believe it, but you have to accept the fact that, hey, for the better part of most of our lives before we got freedom, most of us were slaves. Some of us might have been house people or house boys. I don't really like to use the word nigger, but, you know, that's how it's written. That's how it should be said. But, you know, I try to be as least racist as possible. I try to be as sympathetic as possible. That shit doesn't always work, but, you know, sometimes you have to be a douchebag full of dick tips to get your point across. But you don't have to start a whole clusterfuck of people about to riot over a fucking piece of ceramic. Next thing you're gonna know, you're gonna say the goddamn horse was racist too. Animals don't know the difference between, well, maybe they do, but, you know, I think that's all about scent and smell. I don't really think it's generally about color. Because most animals are pretty domicile until you, like, fuck with them or their territory. But we have this issue where the city is divided over something as dumb as a fucking statue. That should tell you how far we've come in life. You know, I don't think the people in California are fighting over a fucking statue. No, they're not fighting to get rid of the La Brea tar pits because that teaches lessons. And for the record, for all of y'all who aren't history buffs and who don't know how to pick up a book, yeah, I'm on a PlayStation. I have a computer that I'm recording. But here's the difference. I still know how to read books. Maybe y'all should pick up a few of those things called books. I don't know if they don't have books in school anymore, but, you know, again, let me state the facts. Virginia was a southern state. Maybe you guys ought to go pick up that book, The Blue and the Gray. There's a lot of books on the Civil War that a lot of y'all just aren't going to read or don't want to read because y'all don't want to learn the cold, hard, honest fucking truth that Virginia was a southern state. Now, Virginia doesn't have to be a racist state. And we can do better. We just choose not to do better because it's too much like the right fucking thing to do. Why do the right thing when doing the wrong thing is so much more fucking easier and exciting? Because sometimes when you do the right thing, you're doing it for the right reason. Unfortunately, a lot of you people out there are douchebag full of dick tips and don't believe that you should do the right thing. It's kind of like when you're constipated, you kind of really need diarrhea. And when you have diarrhea, you really need to be constipated. Because you can't stop shitting. And when you're stuck on the toilet all day, shitting, it becomes a fucking issue. But I'm sure you guys probably didn't take that shit into consideration before all of this clusterfuck about this statue became a part of our lives. Now, I, for one, don't give a flying fuck about this statue. Alright? I said it. I don't give a flying fuck about this statue. It ain't did shit to me. It ain't hurting me. And I don't know why it's such a big goddamn deal to everybody and their mama about a statue of a racist asshat that ain't done shit to me. He may have fucked over my ancestors. Hell, he may have raped a couple of them. You know, might be how I got here. But what's done is done. And you can't erase history. You can only learn from it. And if you don't learn from it, you will repeat it. So why do you want to be stupid? Oh, I'm sorry. Because sometimes people forget that being stupid is not the correct thing to do. Some of us make stupid decisions because we can. Just like I gotta make a stupid decision and get out of this damn hole that I'm in. Drove this damn Nomad. Oh, come on. Notice they got brakes. Really? Really? Really, Nomad? You're embarrassing me in front of everybody on YouTube. Thank you, Nomad. I really appreciate it. Might help if I learn how to drive. Well, it's in 6-wheel drive, but I don't know what the hell the problem is. Oh no, my thruster rockets. Did I make it? Yep, I made it out of the hole. Yay. Now let's go get Sarah her damn memory. Anyway, long story short is that, you know, for some odd reason, everybody thought a candlelight vigil was going to be a good idea. But the candlelight vigil turned out to be fucking flamethrowers, man. And unfortunately, some little fella got body slammed. You know, he ate concrete. I guess it knocked his ass to hell or whatever. It probably knocked him slammed the fuck out. But you know, you should probably never bring a flamethrower to a rally. Because all that shit is trouble in a glass jar. But some people, again, do stupid shit. Because somehow or another, the world has failed everyone in the education department on how to rally peacefully without getting fucked over. Or having somebody shoot a nut in your eye for the simple fact that you want to express yourself. Now here's my thing. I'm actually okay with people who are racist as long as they let me know up front that you're a racist. Because that way I already know that the knife is coming straight to my face. You know what I mean? It's not coming to my back. It's coming straight to my face. And that saves me a whole lot of problems. Because, you know, those people who don't let you know that they're racist, they're just not either accepting of themselves or they just don't want to know the truth. They don't want to admit to themselves, oh yeah, I'm a big fucking racist. Okay, well, like I said, there's nothing wrong with being a racist as long as you're honest about it. It may change a lot of people's perspective on you, but, you know, be honest. You know, that's all I ever say to anybody. If you just be honest about it, I can respect a racist as long as they racist right to my face. You know, I don't have to be near them. You know, I may have to work with them, but I don't have to be near them. Understand? Any of y'all understand that? Probably don't, because you're probably all too immature to understand that shit. But basically what I said was, you know, I can respect a racist, but, you know, in that same breath, the racist got to respect me too. And, you know, it's a lot of racist people out here. Are they wrong for being a racist? Let me put it to you this way. I don't have the right to be racist. I don't think anybody should be racist. But it's a problem that's only going to keep growing because no one wants to sit down in a forum and have a talk about it. Because we're all so scared that we're going to offend people. Well, guess what? You're going to fucking offend people. I'm offending you all right now with this fucking video. Because I should be talking about massive fucking trauma, but instead I'm talking about a fucking statue of a racist man that everybody in my town and other people in my town either want it to be torn down or they don't. And why is that? Because they're all a bunch of hoodaddy jackasses that can't make up their mind about a damn statue that literally ain't done shit to them. Yeah, you jumped into a fight, motherfucker. That's right. Watch this. Time to go home. Got you. You ain't bulletproof. Yeah, you ain't fireproof. Oh, somebody zapped the shit out of my ass. Oh, you done got invisible? Well, that took care of his ass. It wasn't me, but somebody just mighty right the fuck out that dude. Do I have another memory? Oh, I have another memory. I think. Ah, no, I think they're telling me to get off planet because it's on the Tempest. Alright. Well, now, let me get down to the heart of the matter. Now that you guys can see my reflection in my fat ass belly. all of this crap happened because 2 years ago, somebody thought it would be cool to boost up a little girl's head and tell her, look, you don't like this statue. I don't want you liking this statue. And every day that you walk past this statue, I want you to hate this statue. Because this is the statue of a white man who had slaves, who ruled Virginia, and he is just a pain in the ass, and he helped during the Civil War with the blue fought the gray, and all of a sudden, everybody's got problems. Now, this shit didn't have to happen. You want to make a statement? Write a letter to the congressman. Will they answer? Maybe, maybe not. But if you want to get the whole town in an uproar, congratulations, you've done that. That's just like me putting a statue of a naked chick right up there beside it. How many women would I offend with that? All of them. Especially if the woman is not beautiful, or if the woman is too beautiful, that people would get so upset. Like if I put a living sex doll, like riding on the front of Robert E. Lee, that's like grounds for like execution, because people deal with racism and sex the same way. Alright? Now I say that because it's a fucking fact of life that up until Obama made it legal for people who were gay to get married, that was like the talk of the town. Oh, somebody's gay. There's a bunch of gay people. Gay people this, gay people that, gay people, gay people, gay people. And now we're all on a motherfucking statue. First, to all the gay people that I just offended, I'm sorry. I was just using you as a metaphor and an example. To all the gay people that I didn't offend, rock on! As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. But the whole fact of this whole damn thing is that somebody boosted up a little kid's head, and I call her a kid because just because you're 18 don't mean you grown. It just means you're legal to have sex. That's pretty much the gist of it. But actually, in the state of Virginia, at 16, you're actually legal age of consent. That's why we have so many teenage pregnancies going on around here, because legal age of consent is 16. However, if your ass don't want to go to jail for statutory rape, you might as well give her those 2 extra years. So porn's free. I have some websites if you want. Just send me an email. I'll send you the websites. Don't worry, I'm not in them. But the whole concept is, as I drink my Tang, it's a statue. It's a motherfucking statue. Now, I'm not saying the statue's getting off at night, jumping off the mantle, riding his horse through the town, and grabbing your mothers and fucking them, because that would be cool. I really wouldn't know how to defend my mom if the statue came to my neighborhood, kicked the door in, kidnapped my mom, and started fucking them. Because all of my sisters except for one are moms, so that would really be fucked up. But I really wouldn't know what to do. But I'll tell you what I will do. I'm going to take another swig of this Tang. I'm going to stop being insane after I take another swig. Yes, it's Tang. Here's how I make it. Hopefully I can do this without spilling it on the computer. See, can you look in there? Can the camera get that? Just add water and go south of the border. I have to say that this has been the funniest thing that has happened in Virginia since I thought I could fly when I was 5 years old. Now I know you guys are probably thinking, well, James, that's just crazy. Yes, it is. But I will say this. As I bring this video to an end, and I'm probably not going to make any more about this, I just want you guys to know that, we as people, we have the right to our opinion. We have the right, to freedom of speech. We have the right to say and do what we want, as long as you don't break the law. But when your rights extend too much, or as they say in most video games, you're overreaching when you have got the whole damn town in an uproar over a green statue, which the only thing it does all day, every day, is collect pigeon shit, hawk shit, bird shit, a couple of homeless people's urine, maybe some shit if they're in a good mood and they just want to fling it up there and smack him in the face, try to aim for his eye. Of course, personally, if you're down with playing in your own poop, you're probably actually an animal and not really a person, but Hey, if you're into that kinky shit and you want to have sex with statues and trees and shit, hey, who am I to judge? Happy chingy chungus. Deadpool has sex with stuffed leprechauns and unicorns and whatever the fuck else he wants to have, because his hand makes his shit feel really big once it grows back. But anyway, the long story short is, when you're overreaching, you know, there's an extension of yourself that you need to learn. Everyone needs to learn when to respect the stop. Now, I'm sure this video is probably going to piss off all you people here on YouTube, and I'm sorry. It's going to piss off everybody in Charlottesville, and I'm not sorry, because the reality of the fact of the matter is that you guys are wasting money, time, and resources over a statue that can't bring any harm to you. The statue is about as dangerous as Baby Groot. Alright? So, in that note, have a nice night. I'm done with the statue. Be seeing you. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Overreaching. I'm overreaching. See my hand? It's overreaching. Okay, you guys can't see it. There it is. Now if I can find that cursor. There we go. No, not me, the real